everybody. So excited about office hours today. It's going to be great. Let me share my screen and make that thing go away. And also this thing. Okay, office hours is your chance to chat with me once a week about whatever. And I give priority to people who join the Zoom. And then for everybody else, whoops, that was my bad. Put that in the wrong spot. Office. Sorry, I'll bring this over in a second. For everybody else, you can throw your links in here or questions and stuff in here, and I will answer them here. So yeah, there's nobody in the Zoom call yet, so I'm gonna just scroll back and see where the last question was that I answered. The tiger is just saying thanks and a follow-up. So answering this now. And the question or follow-up is, or here, let's go back to the original question. So they declared an error message variable outside of the component and then updated it via this regular variable assignment and then rendered it. And that doesn't work in React because React will not react to this assignment. For which I'm very grateful. Some people really like this. This would be something you might do in Svelte or something. I do not like this because it just makes it too easy to lose track of the different things that are immutable. Like you could pass an object to some lower level component and then mutate that object, and that triggers a re-render, and it's very difficult to track that. At least that was my experience with AngularJS. And so I much prefer calling the functions this way. But the other problem here is that this is going to be shared across all instances of this component, which is probably not what you want. That breaks encapsulation. So anyway, that was kind of my answer before. The follow-up question is, originally I'd asked about having a variable declared above the functional component. Functional component was never a thing that the React team called it. Everybody called it a functional component, and that bugged me a lot because the React team never called it a functional component. The docs, I don't think the docs ever said functional component. It's simply function component. So, no shame or anything. Everybody called it a functional component. It just is one of those pet peeves of mine. Okay, an error message for the user in my case, and noticing that it worked even though I wasn't using state as I should have. I know it's bad practice and I promise not to do it. Awesome. You don't have to promise me anything. It's fine. But did it work because of JavaScript closure? When I realized what I'd done, I was surprised it worked at all. I was doing something. Yeah, okay. So let me explain why it worked by accident. So the reason that this worked accidentally is because you were setting state below here, and that does trigger the re-render. And so the component, when it re-renders, is going to presumably here in the return you're referencing the error message. And I suppose this is supposed to be error message here. Yeah, so when that re-render happens, it's going to access the latest value of error message at that point because that was just mutated. You know, you might find we actually do some hacks like this and take advantage of some of these things in a workshop on Epic React that's actually one of the free tutorials. So you might find this to be very, very interesting as well. So I'm just going to throw that in there. Give that a work through. It is free and it's only 3 exercises long. You should be able to get it done in an afternoon. And yeah, I think that you'd be pretty interested in that. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, enjoy. All right, Justin, I wanted to add a React sortable tree to my React 18 project, but it's showing HTML5 backend error. How to deal with it. It's most likely because whatever module you're using for this, it does not support server rendering, which is a shame and, in my opinion, a bug. Though I don't know, I guess there's mixed ideas. Maybe that's just not something that they care to support, but it's definitely not as good of a user experience if they don't support server rendering. And so solve that, but now facing draggable issues in mobile browsers. So I don't know how you solved it. Don't render it on the server. You could render something else in its place, or maybe they fixed their server rendering. Whoops. But yeah, dragging issues in mobile browser. I don't know, but what it could possibly be without a minimal reproduction. But I can tell you there is a project. Oh, now I've forgotten what it was. They actually were a guest on Syntax FM recently. Drag. See all shows. Drag and drop. No. There's got to be a search. Oh yeah, drag. And yeah, here it is. There we go. Need some pending UI there. Yes, so pragmatic drag and drop. There it is. This is what I would recommend looking into. I wonder if React Beautiful, I think React Beautiful D&D has been, deprecated in favor of pragmatic drag and drop. Yeah, so I wouldn't use this one. I would look at this. And actually, just listen to this. Listen to this and do what they suggest here. That's what I would suggest doing. Good luck. Okay, good stuff. Well, that was it. I don't see anybody in the Zoom. Nobody's chatting in here. Sometimes these are just very short office hours. Okay, fine. It looks like there are people chatting on YouTube. Somebody is asking, what do you think is NPM's most React.js related overrated package? I don't know. Next.js? Just kidding. I don't know. I'm actually going to Next.js Conf. Nobody show them that snippet. Yeah, I don't know. Here, let me just go to this so everybody can see what I'm reading here. Let's pop out chat. Here we go. Yeah, no idea. I don't have an answer to this question. Is there a reason why the rule testing library await async events supports user event blah, but not setup blah? I don't know. First of all, I don't recommend doing that. Because if you needed to do multiple events, you wouldn't want to set up user event over and over and over again. Just do one setup at the top, and then you're saying it's not like tracking the variable that you're assigning to that or something. That sounds like a bug. Really good open source opportunity. Should I learn Epic React before getting into Epic Web? So Epic Web has there's a frequently asked questions about this actually. Let me clear up a couple of things, and we'll go to Epic Web FAQ and look at the prerequisites. Uh-oh, I heard the baby. I might have to leave here in a second because my wife is taking one of the kids to for a med checkup. Yeah, so we have some assumption that you have some basic understanding of React. And so I don't think that you have to go through all of Epic React to get that basic understanding of React, but that would be necessary for this. But I do think that having some understanding of React would be useful, and Epic React will get you there. So, okay, baby's crying. I got to go get the baby. This was a pretty quick one. Let me just double check. Yeah, nobody else is typing anything here in Discord. If you do have any other questions, throw them in here. And also, I have the Call Kent podcast where you can record a question right in the browser, and I will listen to it and respond. And fun fact, we are going to hit episode 200 today because yesterday somebody left a call, and so I will leave my response. We'll get to episode 200. It'll be sweet. So, yeah, thanks everybody for joining. This was a good time. Oh, yeah, closing the Zoom also. And we'll see you all next time. Next time, actually, here, let's double check. Yes, I am going to be streaming next week, but the next 2 weeks I will not be. So, yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, we'll see you all in the future.